Get ready to explore the world in 2025. It's going to be an exciting year for travel enthusiasts. But first, be aware of some important travel changes. These updates are crucial to ensure your journey is smooth and hassle-free. These new rules might seem tricky, but don't worry. With a bit of preparation, you'll be able to navigate them with ease. We'll guide you through them step by step, so you can focus on enjoying your trip. This year, the United Kingdom and the European Union have new entry requirements. It's essential to understand these changes before you travel. Also, a deadline is coming up for domestic flights within the United States. Make sure you're prepared to meet these new regulations. Are you dreaming of London's charm, or the Eiffel Tower's sparkle? These iconic destinations are waiting for you. Let's jump in and make sure you are ready for takeoff. From booking your flights to packing your bags, we've got you covered. We'll explain the UK's Electronic Travel Authorization, or ETA, in detail. This new system is designed to streamline your entry into the UK, and Europe's European Travel Information and Authorization System, or ETIAS. Understanding these systems will make your European travels much easier. Planning to explore America's national parks or visit family? These adventures are closer than you think. We'll cover the Real ID Act deadline for domestic flights. This is a crucial update for all US travelers. With a little preparation, you'll be ready to navigate these changes smoothly. Let's get started on planning your unforgettable 2025 adventures. Headed to the UK in 2025? Pay attention! Starting January 8, 2025, the UK has a new rule for visitors, the Electronic Travel Authorization, or ETA. Think of it like a mini visa you get online before you go. Don't worry, it's easy to apply. Just go to the official UK government website and fill out the form. You'll need your passport, travel details, and to answer a few simple questions. The ETA costs a few pounds and you'll get a decision by email, usually within a few days. Don't wait until the last minute. Apply for your ETA at least 72 hours before your trip. It's best to apply as soon as you book your flights. This way, you're all set to enjoy your British adventure stress-free. Planning a European escapade? Here's the deal. From 2025, many European countries require something called ETIAS. ETIAS stands for European Travel Information and Authorization System. It might sound complicated, but it's pretty straightforward. It's like the UK's ETA, but it covers more countries. We're talking about those charming nations in the Schengen area. Think France, Italy, Spain, and more. The ETIAS process is simple. Apply online, provide your information, and pay a small fee. Once approved, your ETIAS is valid for 3 years, meaning you can pop in and out of those countries without any extra hassle. Remember though, you can only stay for a maximum of 90 days within a 180-day period. So plan your European adventure accordingly. Hold on, American travelers planning to fly domestically within the US? Starting May 7th, 2025, you'll need a Real ID compliant driver's license or other acceptable identification to board your flight. What's Real ID, you ask? It's a set of security standards for state-issued driver's licenses and identification cards. Think of it as an upgrade for your ID, making air travel safer for everyone. Don't worry, getting a Real ID is easier than you think. Check your state's driver's licensing agency website for specific requirements and how to apply. You'll likely need documents like your birth certificate, social security card, and proof of residency. So, dig out those important papers and get your Real ID sorted well before the deadline. Getting Real ID ready. A step-by-step guide. Getting your Real ID might seem daunting, but it's actually a simple process. With a little preparation and understanding of the steps involved, you can make the process smooth and stress-free. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you through it. Follow these steps carefully, and you'll have your Real ID in no time. First, check your state's requirements. This is crucial because each state might have slightly different requirements for obtaining a Real ID. Visit your state's Department of Motor Vehicles website to see what documents you need. This will save you time and ensure you have everything ready before you go to the DMV. Next, gather your documents. You'll typically need proof of identity, like a birth certificate or passport. These documents are essential to verify your identity. Proof of social security number, which can be your social security card or a tax document that shows your number. And 2 proofs of residency, such as utility bills or bank statements. These documents prove that you live at your current address. Then make an appointment. Most DMVs require appointments for Real ID applications. This helps manage the flow of applicants and reduces wait times. Schedule one online or by phone to avoid long waits. It's a good idea to book your appointment well in advance, as slots can fill up quickly. After that, visit the DMV. Make sure to arrive a little early for your appointment to allow time for parking and check-in. Bring all your required documents to your appointment. Double-check that you have everything before you leave home to avoid any delays, and be prepared to pay a small fee for your new Real ID. The fee varies by state, so check your DMV's website for the exact amount. Finally, receive your ID. You'll receive your Real ID in the mail within a few weeks. Keep an eye on your mailbox, and if it doesn't arrive within the expected time, contact your DMV. Remember, the May 7th, 2025 deadline will be here before you know it. It's important to start the process early to avoid any last-minute rush. Start the process early and ensure you have a Real ID compliant license to avoid any travel disruptions. Having a Real ID will make your travel experience smoother and more convenient. Alternative identification for domestic flights. What if you don't have a Real ID by the deadline? Don't fret. You can still use alternative forms of identification for domestic flights. These include valid U.S. passport. Your passport is a globally recognized form of identification and is always accepted for domestic flights. U.S. military ID. Active duty and retired military personnel can use their military IDs for air travel. Permanent resident card. This card, also known as a green card, is acceptable identification for permanent residents. Remember, these are just a few examples, and other acceptable forms of identification exist. Check the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA website for a complete list. Always have a backup plan to avoid any last-minute surprises at the airport. Staying ahead of the game travel tips for 2025. Navigating new travel rules can feel overwhelming, but a little preparation goes a long way. With the ever-evolving landscape of global travel, it's crucial to stay informed and ready for any changes that might come your way. Here are some extra tips to stay ahead of the game in 2025. These tips will help you navigate the complexities of modern travel with ease and confidence. Apply early, apply often. The earlier you start your application process, the better. This gives you a buffer for any unexpected delays or issues that might arise. Whether it's the UK's ETA, Europe's ETIAS, or your Real ID, each of these documents has its own set of requirements and processing times. Don't wait until the last minute. Procrastination can lead to unnecessary stress and potential travel disruptions. Apply early to allow ample processing time. Asterisk. Double-check your documents. Before any trip, take the time to review all your travel documents thoroughly. Double-check the expiration dates on your passport and other travel documents. This simple step can save you from a lot of trouble at the airport. Ensure they are valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. Many countries require this for entry, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Asterisk. Stay informed. Travel rules and regulations can change. What was valid last year might not be applicable this year. Stay updated by checking official government websites and travel advisories. These sources provide the most accurate and up-to-date information. Remember, a well-informed traveler is a prepared traveler. Knowledge is power, and in the world of travel, it can make all the difference. By staying organized, informed, and proactive, you can avoid many common travel pitfalls. You can ensure smooth and enjoyable travels in 2025 and beyond. Join the journey. Don't miss out on valuable travel tips, destination guides, and the latest travel news. Subscribe to our channel and let us be your trusted travel companion. We'll keep you informed, inspired, and ready for your next adventure. Happy travels, and see you on the road.